Hi, in this next video we're going to add content to our vision board. So the first thing we need to do is to look at where we want to place the content. So as I said previously, this is the center of the board, and right over here I have some content already on the board which is called family, and I'm going to put some more content on the board over here. I think I'm going to call this relationships. So I'm now in the area of the board that you just saw. We've got to do two things. We've got to label the area and also make it a hotspot. You can do whichever you want first. I'm going to label the area first. Call this relationships. That's my label done. And now my hotspot, click the star. Relationship. And remember that the hotspot, although you can't see it, it allows us to jump around the board really quickly. So if we go back and look at the overview of our board, that's relationships and that's family. Now, also if we look here to jump to, we see both of our hotspots in this list, so we can jump to family and then we can jump back to relationship. We've got nothing on relationship. If I created a label, let's go to another area of the board here. I created a label for business. Put that here, double click, business. But I forgot to create a hotspot for it. Now business isn't in my list, so I can't jump to business, and this board is like I said previously, is huge. There's no edges to it. It's a massive board, so it's going to take me, it'll be a bit like trying to find a needle in a haystack trying to get back to business. So what I can do, because I need to make a hotspot, is go to my overview. Here, that little grey area there is the label for business. We can check that by putting the square over it, closing the overview. We're back in business, and now I can create a hotspot. Okay, and if we go to my jump to list, there's business and there's the other two hotspots. If you want to edit a hotspot, either change the name of that hotspot or get rid of it, you go into edit hotspots and just click the red one and it's gone. Click done. Okay, so let's go back to relationships. Now I'm firstly going to add an image to this area, so I click on image. And remember, I said to you that you are allowed 50 megabytes of space on this Spaaze server. After that you're going to have to start paying for space. So what we do is we upload our images to a free hosting site, and then we link from that hosting site to Spaaze, and that hosting site is called TinyPic. Doesn't cost you anything to upload pictures to TinyPic. So I've already signed in. Here we have album. An album is a folder where we keep our pictures. So I've created an album called Spaaze. You just go down here, create new album, but I've got one called My Spaaze, and I'm going to you can use this button to just upload one picture at a time if you want, cancel, but I want to upload two at a time, so I'll click the upload more button. So the first picture I'll upload is my dream home, and then the second picture I'll upload is for my relationship section. Uploaded these two pictures, just click this button now and they're being uploaded. Okay, now we need to add them to the board. So this picture, this property actually belongs to Celine Dion, copy. So I go back to I copy the direct link for layouts, go back to my dream board, paste the link in there and click link. And there's my picture. Actually, that's a wrong picture. I wanted to place the relationship picture here. So if you've entered the wrong picture, you can easily get rid of it by dragging it down to the bottom of the board. These two icons will come up, and you can just drop it in the bin icon where it says delete one item. Drop it in there. So now I'll go back to relationships, image, get the correct image. If I scroll down here, this is the image I want, so oops, do it that way. Copy the link, paste it in, click link, and there's a picture. This picture has a white border around it, and so I can just click that. It says show border here, so if I want to take the white border off, I can by just unchecking that box. I'm going to label this picture. I'm going to call it True Love, and I'm going to click or check this box here, click OK, and if I scroll to the bottom of this picture, you can see my label there. If I were to uncheck the show border box, I'll show you how that looks. Click OK. You go to the bottom of the picture, the label's still there, but it's just not on a white background because the white border around the picture has gone, but that label still moves with the picture. Okay, if I wanted to resize this picture, make it smaller or bigger, I'd click this center icon here. You've now got a check in the top corner, and the icons move to the bottom corner. So now I can just left click and drag, make the picture any size I want, and then once I've done, click that button, and we're all done. What if you wanted to add a video to your board? Well, we click on the YouTube button, we go over to YouTube, find a video that we like, copy the address from the browser address bar, go back to our page, paste the address in, choose the size of our video, click OK, and there's our video. And you can play the video. This is a song I discovered recently which I absolutely adore, and you can play the video right from your Spaaze bar, from your vision board.
At least.
At least one more.
See? Playing perfectly. Don't stop that though. Okay. Now let's say you've placed something in relationship, but you want to move it to family. How are you going to do that? It's very simple. Remember I said to move items around the board, it's move the cursor until it changes to a crosshair, left click and drag to the bottom, and you'll see the hotspot. It says move one item there. Let go, and up comes your list of hotspots. So we're currently in relationship, and if you want to move that video to family, just click on family, and there's the video. And I've clicked on it, so it's opened it up in another window. Down. And if I wanted to move that video back from family to relationship, I'd do exactly the same thing. Bring it down to the bottom, click on relationship, and it's back. If you're wondering what the center button is, this one in the middle there, that's for sharing your items on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Okay. And just in case you've skipped the first video, I'm going to quickly show you again how to add a note to the video, to your a note to your vision board. I just click the note item there, double click, I can start typing. You can copy and paste links here to do. You can change your notepad to a sticky note or to an index card, back to a sticky note, change the colour of the note, change it to yellow, change it to something else, change the colour of the note. If you change the text on the note, let's say we want it to be new courier, we want it to be size 18, and we want it to be the let's have some red text. Oops, and that's how you do that. Okay, so I think that's enough to get started. Have some fun with your dream board.